Hi everybody, let's see what the upcoming weekend has in store for you. It could be about love, finances, events, trips, anything. Please subscribe and hit the bell to get notified. Let's begin. This spread is for all air signs. Perhaps your story is in here, but there's also a separate spread just for your sign. We have the High Priestess, clarified by the Moon. We have the Two of Swords. Then we have the Fool, clarified by the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Swords. And we also have the Eight of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Pisces or an Aries or any zodiac sign. This is an interesting spread, air signs. I can interpret it a couple of different ways. You either have a choice to make, you are at the crossroads, and you could be choosing between two people, two options, two destinations you want to go to, two vacation destinations, two houses you want to purchase, one of them, you have a choice, right? Or you have a choice whether you want to start something, jump into something or not, right? Another way I can interpret the spread, this is a liberation of some sort, right? If you were in a situation or an environment where there was a lot of hidden things, a lot of secrets, you're saying, you know what, I don't want to be here anymore, I'm getting out of there, right? So there's definitely a new beginning. It all depends on your particular situation, right? So let's talk about the Eight of Swords on the bottom of the deck, all the way to your right. The Eight of Swords, it could be you kind of stuck in your own thoughts. You're thinking about something, you are even overthinking, right? All of this has to do with the High Priestess, clarified by the Moon, and the Two of Swords right next to it. There is two cards in the tarot deck that could be interpreted as something hidden, something unknown, and both of them are on the table, and one of them is clarifying the other, the High Priestess and the Moon, right? The Moon is the personal Pisces card, by the way. You could be dealing with a Pisces. Those two cards could also be interpreted as fear or fear of unknown, right? Or this is just you sitting in this energy where you don't know what to choose, right? Because both options are good, or you don't know if you want to engage in something or start something. The Two of Swords, the next card over, it could be a card of a crossroads, right? So you could be at the crossroads in one of the scenarios, whether you want to go to the right or to the left, go to one particular vacation destination or another. Do you want to buy one house or not? Do you want to start a new relationship with one person or another person? Or if you're just dealing with one thing, one person, one vacation destination, one new beginning that you're facing, you are deciding whether you want to do this or not, right? And then we have the Fool, clarified by the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Swords. This is definitely a new beginning. Definitely, right? There's no other way to interpret this combo. Those three cards are definitely talking about a new beginning. So for some of you, if you're deciding between two options, you're choosing one. Or if you're deciding between two people, you're choosing one person, right? For others of you, if you're dealing with just one option, one person, but you were not sure about it, you're deciding to move forward, right? In another scenario, if you were sitting in some kind of a situation or environment where it was just, very emotional, or you thought that people are hiding stuff from you, or you were just kind of overthinking, something that was something you got tired of, I guess, you're deciding to liberate yourself, to get out of it. That's what those three cards represent. The Fool is either a card of a new beginning or a card of liberation. And the Wheel of Fortune with the Ace of Swords, those definitely are new beginning cards. If you're getting out of a situation, you're starting something new someplace else. Right, then I don't really see anything bad with those three cards. Even though the Fool is all about taking a leap of faith, if you are choosing to move forward, or if you are choosing between two options or two people, it's going to be a good decision. The Wheel of Fortune is always good news in my spreads. This is the start of a new cycle. And the Ace of Swords, I think it belongs to you, right? Because you are a king or a queen of swords. And with the Ace of Swords, this is you making a very decisive decision to have this new beginning or to liberate yourself from a situation that you were in. I hope that makes sense. All right? Cool. Gemini, we have the Queen of Wands, clarified by the Six of Wands and the Page of Cups. We have the Ten of Pentacles. Then we have the Three of Pentacles, clarified by the Wheel of Fortune and the Chariot. And we also have the Magician on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or a Cancer, or any zodiac sign. This is some kind of a new project that is about to begin, that this Queen of Wands wants to do with you. It is some kind of a collaboration. For some of you, you could be collaborating in creating a family. For others of you, and I think for most of you, this is work, business, and finances related. It could be a family member, by the way, who wants to do business with you, right? So yeah, we've got this Queen of Wands. The first card that came out, it could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but when it comes to work, business, and finances, the Queen of Wands could be an entrepreneur, or who wants to be an entrepreneur, somebody who wants to do business with you. It could be somebody whom you already work with, right? And they have really good intentions, right? The Queen of Wands is clarified by the Six of Wands and the Page of Cups. Let me mention that before I forget. There's two victory, success cards in the tarot deck, and both of them are on the table. The Six of Wands is the first one, which is clarifying the Queen of Wands, and we also have the Chariot right next to the deck. This is also one of the interpretations of that card is also a victory. So you got both of them, and I don't think this person wants to win over you. No, I think this person wants to collaborate, so it'll be a win-win for both of you, right? So yeah, here they come with the Page of Cups and the Six of Wands. The Page of Cups, this is them reaching out to you. Perhaps they want to meet with you, get a cup of coffee, get a bite together, grab a cold one at some point during the weekend, right? Or they just want to, talk to you with that Page of Cups. And what you're going to be talking about is the rest of the spread, right? The Ten of Pentacles in the middle. For some of you, it could be love-related, because the Ten of Pentacles, it's a card of a family or relationship or marriage. If it's not a family-related situation, and the Ten of Pentacles is financial abundance. It could also be real estate, by the way. So this person could, if you are in a real estate business, you could be talking real estate with this person. But the Ten of Pentacles, I think, is financial abundance. This is a great card to have when it comes to work, business, and finances. And the Three of Pentacles right next to it is a card of collaboration. That's what they want to do with you, Gemini. Collaborate with you in the with the Three of Pentacles. Build something together. Expand something that you may already have, right? Then it's clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, and that Chariot that we already talked about. The Wheel of Fortune is the start of a new cycle. It's a major arcana card, and so is the Chariot, by the way. The Chariot is the personal Cancer card. You could be dealing with a Cancer, but together with the Wheel of Fortune, the Chariot, like I said, it's a victory, and I think you are gonna move forward with this proposition, with this offer. The Magician on the bottom of the deck is one of your cards, Gemini. The Magician is all about taking action. The Magician knows he or she's got all the tools they need at their disposal, and they're using those tools. So there's definitely a new beginning. And like I said, it's going to be a win-win. Looks good. All right? Cool. Libra, we have the Hierophant clarified by the King of Cups. We have Judgment. We have the Two of Wands clarified by the Queen of Swords and the Moon. And we also have the Lovers on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or a Taurus, or a Gemini. You're dealing with an X. What's interesting about this reading is that there is no pages, there is no knights, there is no swords. We have a situation. Well, everything is a situation, but perhaps there was an offer extended to you to get back together before the weekend, and during this weekend you're going to be thinking about it, because thinking about it is what you're going to be doing a lot. Okay? I don't know what verdict, what decision you're going to reach, but it's going to be on your mind a lot. So anyway, we got this King of Cups all the way to your left, clarifying the Hierophant. Right, the King of Cups could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. By the way, the Moon right next to the deck is the personal Pisces card. But the King of Cups could be any zodiac sign. The thing about the King of Cups, it could just be a love interest. right? The King of Cups could also be somebody who is mature, in control of their emotions, or somebody who has a problem expressing their emotions, right? And the Hierophant, the King of Cups is clarifying it, the personal Taurus card. This person could be a Taurus or with Taurus in their chart, but that's what they want, right? The Hierophant is a card of something traditional, like a committed relationship or marriage, and you definitely know this person. For most of you, this is your ex, because Judgment, the next card over, is a card of somebody from your past. Right, we have the Two of Wands, clarified by the Queen of Swords and the Moon. The Two of Wands is you thinking about it, thinking whether you want to give this person a second chance or not. And I'm saying that's you because the Two of Wands is clarified by the Queen of Swords. That is your card, male or female, absolutely doesn't matter. And as I already mentioned, the Moon could be a Pisces you're dealing with, or the Moon, you're just emotional about it, because the Moon is one of the most emotional cards in the deck. It's also a card of secrets, or cards. It's a card of fear. So perhaps, yeah, basically you're going to be going through it. I don't mean to, make it worse for you, but yeah, I'm just reading the cards. Libra, you're going to be thinking about it a lot. The Lovers on the bottom of the deck. It could be a Gemini you're dealing with. The Lovers is a card of a choice, just like the Two of Wands, right? The Lovers is not a bad card, to be honest with you, because in my opinion, the Lovers is the best card when it comes to a love connection between two people. It's a card of a soulmate connection. It could also be a card of a twin flame connection, if you believe in twin flames. And the Lovers could simply be the lover of your life, but essentially it is a card of a choice in this case, right? So hopefully you can figure it out. Just take it easy. As we all know, Libras sometimes struggle with a decision. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just the way you guys are, So take your time, take a deep breath, and, don't stress it too much. So hopefully by the end of the weekend, you'll know what to do. All right? Cool. Aquarius, we have the Eight of Cups, clarified by the Eight of Wands. We have the Ten of Cups, the Hierophant, and the Seven of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Taurus or any zodiac sign. It feels like somebody is back, and I'm not saying you're reuniting with an ex. It doesn't feel like this is somebody who is an ex. It kind of feels like somebody was away and now they're back. Perhaps they were on a business trip, or they were traveling for other purposes. They could have been attending to their extended family, and now they're back. And this is somebody you've been waiting for, right? For others of you, it could be somebody new. And that Eight of Cups, it doesn't have to be a card of somebody who is back. In some tarot decks, one of the cups in that Eight of Cups is actually in the sky. And the person walking away, this person is walking away from something or someone in search of love, in search of inspiration, in search of the love of their life, what have you. And perhaps if this is somebody new, right, they believe their search is over. They have found the one, they have found the love of their life, they have found the one they want to start a family with, right? The Seven of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, that could be you. Perhaps you've also been waiting for somebody like that, and now you're like, oh yeah, we have finally found each other. But for most of you, I think this is somebody who is just simply back, and you're happy to see them. You're waiting for them to come back to you. Yeah, so yeah, that's what the Eight of Cups is all about. Either somebody who is coming back, or somebody who went in search of something. The Eight of Wands, clarifying the Eight of Cups, could be a card of travel. Perhaps this person is coming back on an airplane, or a magic carpet, or a horse. I don't know. All depends on your where you live, I guess. The Eight of Wands is also a card of communication, and my favorite interpretation of the Eight of Wands is the Cupid's arrows card. So yeah, there's definitely this is all about love, right? No matter what the scenario, no matter what the situation is. The Ten of Cups and the Hierophant, those two cards are commitment and marriage cards. The Ten of Cups is the happily ever after card. It could also be a card of celebration. It's a family card. The Hierophant could be a Taurus you're dealing with, but the Hierophant could also be a card of something traditional, like a committed relationship or marriage. So no matter how you look at this, there's definitely a commitment, marriage going on here. It could be your existing commitment and marriage, and perhaps your significant other is back from a trip. Or, if the search is over, then the two of you are definitely going to be committing to each other.
Alright, cool.
And there you have it. I hope my readings resonated with you, and if they did, I hope they make your lives better in one way or the other. Please share and subscribe and hit the bell to get notified. Thank you for watching.